Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! My name is Raven from the Sky. Let's continue. Now, Super Heavy Samurais. Arc V. Let's see. I've never played these. Seen it on the show, but I think these revolve around defense. But it's like making your defense an offense. But have no fear. Got about a whole month to learn them. Yeah. Welcome to the channel. My name is Raven. If you're new, I used to only do about, like, for instance, this deck will only be about 10 episodes long, so that's about a week or two, give or take. Well, 2 weeks pretty much. Friday to Friday, 10 days. Wait, no, Friday to Friday is 7 days plus 2, 10. It'll be just 10 episodes. So, right? So, I've increased that to now 30. So that's a whole month of a deck showcase. But, you know, people like one of my, loyal subscribers, Twilight, they'll leave, deck suggestions. Hey, can you do super heavies? Hey, can you do psychics, spirits, etc., etc. And I will be happy to oblige. But disclaimer: some decks I don't like. I'm not a fan of, so I'm not gonna do the recipe. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna sit up here and be miserable for a month doing something I don't like. So, just a little disclaimer. That I did get the recipe, by the way. The Zark deck you left me, but that's up in the air, seeing as how it got hit by the ban list pretty hard. So actually that's up in the air. I threw some stuff in there, but plus I'm not can't say I'm not a fan of a pendulum deck. That's a lie, because I love DDDs, and that's a pendulum deck. let's be honest here. I can't say I'm not a fan of pendulums. I'm not a fan of performer pals. I know they were meta once and they're good, but still, that doesn't make me a fan. So that King Zark deck is up in the air. But I had a blast with psychics, and we'll see what Super Heavy Samurais, because I am a fan of the 6 Samurais, so the whole feudal Japan thing, I guess. And Karakuris, I've showcased those on the channel as well. What is this guy doing? We're facing Speedroids, so that means we need to look out for Crystal Wing, because that thing, it shuts everything down. It's gonna shut down these super heavies because they're over level 5. That means shuts everything down. I showcased those on the channel as well about, I want to say 2 years ago, a year and a half. Crystal Wing Synchros, I think 2018, I think, or early 2019. I've done so many decks on this channel, I've lost count of when I did what. Some of them, like, if I really enjoy them, I'll showcase them twice. Like TG's Exodia, it's my favorite deck. I actually run Exodia in real life. I need to build the DDD deck now. Noble Knights, I have that in real life. Fairies, fun fact, I actually had that fairy deck before they released that, what is it? I don't want to get it mixed up with the Light Sworns one, the Judgment of Light, but I think that's the Light Sworn. I forgot what it's called, but it's a fairy deck that revolves around counter fairies. And that was pretty, I think that was meta for a little bit. It's not too old. And now, people using Bountiful Artemis, and they're using those counter fairies that came out back in 2005, 2006. I had those in my fairy deck back then. But the thing is, back then, they weren't that good. They weren't meta. Like, a fairy deck back then wasn't meta. And it wasn't for a while. Because I think Light Swans, they're light type, but they're not fairy based. They're like spellcasters, warrior. They're mixed. So, yeah. Tons of deck recipes. See, this is the Switch version. I'm further ahead on this than I am the Xbox version. I do stream this over on Twitch, usually in the midday on the weekends. I still don't have a set schedule yet. I know that can be pretty bad because people don't really know when to expect you, but I don't want to sit up here and set a set schedule and then don't show up. So it's more that's why I say, you know, follow me on Twitch, that way when I go live you'll know. Because you can't miss it, because you get an email, you get a notification when I go live if you follow me, rather than just depending on checking my Twitch to see if I'm live or not. Shoot, I'm trying to think. What? Oh shoot. Doesn't go to defense, does it? Shoot. Just as dumb. Why would I choose that? And he had another monster attack with. Which one goes to defense? This card is no special summon. You can change this. Oh, okay. See, that's what I got confused. I should have summoned that. Don't worry, we get a second chance. Got another giant rat in my hand. I see now. Just that quick. You need to summon these big beaters out. Berserker Soul. Excavate the top card. And if you do that, inflict 500 to your opponent. Then repeat this effect for up to 7 more times. That's insane. That's like 3,500 damage. They get down to like 3,000. That's game. If you get them down to 2,000 life. 1,500 or less. Oh, see, it has to. Okay. Okay, slick with it. That's still, if you manage to do that, 500 per monster, 7. That's 3,500 damage total. And it's then repeat this 7 times. Yep, that's insane. I've never even heard of that card, Berserker Soul. Before you know, Twilight sent me the link for the deck list to this, and I ain't never heard of no Berserker Soul. So there's thousands, tens of thousands of cards you probably overlooked and never even heard of in Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, it was like that back then when I was playing in real life. I got to get back into it. Still got my cards and stuff. I remember when I would be working on like tuning up my deck or constructing a deck, I would see cards in my binder like, wait, what? This does what? This can go at this. I can't believe I thought this was utterly useless. You know what I mean? Cards I had to get back because I got rid of, because at the time when they came out, they were useless. Didn't nobody use Grand Maju back in 2004? I could be wrong, but that's an old card. I was still in school when Grand Maju came out. And when, what's his name? Maju Garzette? I think that came out in 02 or 03. And then Grand Maju followed him. Like between 2004 and 2007. Let's give it that window. Grand Maju is an old card. Or Grand Maju. Wait, because they might have changed Grand and Grin and they look the same. I gotta look again, but I'm pretty sure that was Grand Maju. That it gains attack per card removed from play or something like that. Because the removed from play decks wasn't popular back in 2004. It was machines. Machine and Dragon dominant back then. Definitely machines with Genzo. When Genzo came out, oh my god. He had a few warrior decks sprinkled in there because, you know, Goblin attack force. That was insane. That was lethal. 2,300 level 4. Yeah, it goes to defense, but shoot. Back then, you couldn't really get, there was no card to get over that when they opened up with it. Oh, look what hit the field. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Boy, we in for the ride of our life. Crystron. Got a giant rat. But see, he might negate it with another monster. Oh, he's gonna negate it. We're done. See, I screwed up by choosing this instead of choosing that. I think I got 2 of these. I gotta look again. Because this ban list is kind of janky. It's like it's a made up ban list. It's semi-real, but it's like made up for the game and for like online matches. Like I said, that King Zark deck got hit real hard. Like 3 cards that you used to run 3 of got restricted to 1. And then that Magician got banned, which is like a key card. Forgot what just so many magicians in that game, in that deck. You're like, which one are you talking about? I don't know. He's like blue. I don't know him by heart because, like I said, I don't run Performer Power Magician. Double his defense. Yeah, you ain't gonna do it but negate the darn effect. Watch this. He ain't gonna let me get it. Be smart. He ain't gonna let me get it. Yep, told you. That's gonna cause problems. I screwed myself from the first turn. So busy running my mouth, I got the wrong monster. But cut me some slack. I don't play super heavies. Never have. Let's see. You can target. Send both it and this card to the graveyard. We're finished. You hear me? Finished. That Crystal Wing Synchro is just gonna keep shutting everything down. I'm not gonna be able to activate any effects unless I bait it. Activate one effect, then activate the other because it's once per turn. Let's see. Yep, it's once per turn. Can you imagine if that wasn't once per turn? That'd be banned. I can only imagine. If you could just spam that effect. You're already gonna spam it every turn. You're not gonna let your opponent just pop off. Unless you're arrogant, say, go ahead, you're gonna lose anyway. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. Give Super Heavies a shot. Super Mario Maker. Is that any good? It's not a commercial, but I don't really have the patience to sit down and create levels. When I was a kid and stuff, I like to do that. But now, like, I don't even feel like doing that. Build a camp on Fallout 76. Stay tuned for that. That's coming next month, that walkthrough. Wastelanders, I've already done the main story. Well, up until when you launched the nuke, I couldn't, like, I didn't have all the pieces. I got through the bunker, fighting an army of robots. Luckily, I had an armada of stim packs, but an army of robots, only to find out I don't have all of the pieces. So it's almost like you have to have a party of people when you do the ending quest for the main story. Well, I don't care, I'm not doing it again, but I did finish up Wastelanders, and that was amazing. I mean, that's amazing. That, to me, revived Fallout for me. Fallout 76. I can't even wait to see what other content's coming in the future. Cause that's an MMO. And then you got Elder Scrolls Online, which keep telling myself I'm gonna get back into, and still haven't. And they done dropped like 7 DLCs for that. Main DLCs, I think. They dropped one when I was still playing it, and then they dropped. I had stopped, they had dropped, what was it? Elsewinter? No. Daggerfall? Oh, I gotta see. I know it's Elsewinter, but I think that's the newest one. I'm trying to think. They had dropped quite a few. Elsewhere is the one with dragons, ain't on the one before. And that can curve the edge, the Skyrim edge, at least for the Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. No, the newest one, I think you return to Skyrim. That can kind of help curve the edge, the urge for a new Elder Scrolls title. Ain't quite the same as the single player ones, but hey. And we don't even know that's gonna be co-op, online, single player, what? But we do know it's in the works. They teased it in E3 of what was it, 2019 or 2018? Alright, we're finished. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, do me a favor and drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Be sure to ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. I'm out of here. Peace.